for here on Deadweight.
Yeah. What do you anticipate for this map here?
I don't know. I see a lot of Stargate openings here for the Protoss player. I'm not sure. I don't know that HuShang is one who favors Stargate openers.
Yeah, well, I mean, he needs to make something happen if he's going to stay alive here. And at any rate, in the top left, in the purple, from Team Gravity, it is SirRobin.
And in the bottom left, we have the yellow Protoss from Deadly Gaming. It is HuShang.
SirRobin up 2-1 for anyone who may not have seen the first part of that series. So these spawns, I agree. I mean, a Stargate play would definitely be nice on these sorts of spawns. Maybe an Oracle play. Try and get in there, snipe a few drones. It's great for scouting. You're not getting taken by surprise by virtually anything that the Zerg can throw at you. Wouldn't be shocked to see something like that out of HuShang, but you just don't know.
Yeah, definitely not. It could definitely be the case here.
He's gone for that same sort of pylon at the ramp that we saw last game. This is interesting. I mean, it's not like totally unheard of or anything, but it's not the most common thing to see Protosses do. Normally they'll just. I mean, if they're going for a gateway expand like that, normally they'll just get it by their middle line. But I'd like to see this kind of variation here. I mean, it's better against an early pool. Maybe he's anticipating something like that from SirRobin here. Who knows?
Yep, nothing of the sort out of SirRobin though. He's going to go for that hatch first. It's very standard.
Yep. And HuShang is scouting in the right direction first, and incidentally, SirRobin also sent his Overlord in the right direction. So the two of them, there's going to be no mysteries here in the early game.
Is this drone? Maybe he's going for 3 hatch before pull. That might have been. I think that was planned before he got scouted so early.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going to kind of turn into a scout. Yeah, I like what you're saying though. He decided to throw in the pool instead. Given HuShang's probe was kind of all up in there, but SirRobin, he's going to scout across map. He's going to quickly learn, however, with this Overlord where HuShang really is. And ooh, okay. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Never mind. Yeah, no real shockers here so far.
What was this drone's goal? Because he only scouted to about right here.
Yeah, that was when he saw where HuShang spawned with the Overlord. So I guess he just decided to turn it around.
He doesn't. I wonder why he doesn't find it worth it to go in and see exactly what's going on, because he hasn't confirmed it natural yet. I don't know. I feel like the drone is already on the map. Might as well get a scout out with it, but yeah.
I agree with that actually. I would have liked to see him kind of go over to the bottom left with that drone. Yeah, no, I agree. But I guess he kind of just felt like, hey, you know what? Oh, Stargate, cool. All right, so we are going to see Stargate. Nice. It looks like. Well, I mean, I actually don't know whether it's going to be Oracle or Phoenixes. I would guess an Oracle. And after that Oracle, sometimes we see guys make a second Oracle. Sometimes we see guys follow it up with Phoenixes, and sometimes that's all we ever see out of it is an Oracle until potentially if he wants to make something out of it later in the game. But any suspicions about what we're going to see here?
As long as the Stargate isn't scouted by the Overlord, I really like the decision to go for the Oracle, because it's got the potential to do such catastrophic damage if it's not responded to well.
Yeah.
The Overlord is getting pushed away. So, and at the very least,
it's going to be Oracle.
At the very least, even if the Oracle doesn't get crippling damage done, it can usually pick off at least 2 to 3 drones, and it gets a nice scout. And if you keep it alive, it's got that revelation later. It's just got so much utility going into the later stages of the game. And as long as the Zerg has no reason to make the score, I think it's a good choice.
Yeah, no, I agree completely. And SirRobin just throwing his 6 drones on his double gas here down his natural. He did go, of course, 3 hatch before gas, as you normally see on Deadwing. But, you know, like you said, it's really... It's going to be really scary for him once he finds that Oracle up at his base, because he hasn't scouted it. He doesn't have any idea that this is coming, and he's about to be really sad.
Yeah.
You're going to see 8 to 10 drone kills here, at least. And he hasn't. Yeah. Oh my God, he hasn't responded to it yet. Okay, 9 kills.
Poking at it. He got 10 kills there.
He got 10 drone kills.
10 drones, and he's got the utility.
Good.
And with that, HuShang's poking out. He looked like he wanted to take his 3rd base. And yeah, he's going to take it. Clear that pesky wing up.
Yeah, really, really well done here by HuShang. Getting 10 drone kills. Now, the SirRobin has kind of equalized it here. He's up 5. He's making 6 more. But man, I mean, you can't... Okay, I mean, granted, if he was on... If his 3rd base was later, this would have hurt a lot more. But I do like HuShang's position.
Yeah, he's definitely going into the mid game in a very solid footing here.
Mm-hmm. He's throwing down those extra gateways to wall off his 3rd, building up his sentry count. Yeah, I mean, he's in a really strong spot, and he's even going to go ahead and push out and try and get some damage out on this 3rd of SirRobin, just because he knows that, well, I mean, I got 10 drones. He's going to have to have remade those, and so consequently his army units are going to be lower, because he wouldn't have had the larvae to do both. So yeah, he's got that what's that called? Vision on the Oracle there, clearing up a little bit of that creep, and he's got force fields in abundance.
Just being annoying. I dropped force fields in the middle of the line. He picks up another. Yeah, another 3 drones. So
of course, he's lost mining time. I like it.
Pretty much free damage here, and he's just going to recall out probably if the Orches get on top. But no, this position on Deadwing is really annoying for the Zerg player if the Protoss can get some force fields on. I think Zest was one of the first players to put up just a blink all in here from this position and just force field out any sort of roaches that come down from the low ground.
He gets the queen too, and he recalls. That was crazy good.
Up to a total of 16 workers killed, and we see HuShang now has a worker lead behind all this.
He's up 5 probes, and they're on equal bases. HuShang, he's golden, man. I mean, he's gonna hold off this lane attack without any trouble. He's got that full wall, so.
Yeah, the roaches are coming in though, and the roaches can kind of abuse the way this wall is set up.
Yeah,
but once blink is done.
But the one thing that HuShang kind of foregoed here, or I don't know if it's foregoed or forewent, but the one thing he doesn't have at any rate is +1 attack yet. So that's just on the way now. But you know, given how far ahead he already is, I don't really foresee that being too much of a problem. Oh my God, he's throwing down his 4th Nexus. This is kind of the nature of Deadwing, but no engagement here in the middle of the map, so both sides just going to back off.
We see SirRobin committing very heavily to roaches, and I don't know if he wants to be aggressive here or maybe he smells an attack. The way his army's positioned right here, trying to get that flank off, makes me think he suspects some pretty heavy all-in coming here.
Yeah, which it really just isn't the case. I mean,
the 4th Nexus actually never got dropped.
Oh yeah, you're all right. You had that pylon down there, but no, you're right. You're completely right. He decided not to throw that down for whatever reason. So it looks like he's just going to go with blink and +1. So it's an interesting move. Oh
no. I mean, nice little maneuver here.
Counterattack, yeah.
Burrow's
a little late, like that.
Yeah, surprised to see no Nexus there.
Yeah,
and the Zealot, not on hold position, is going to get surrounded by these Lings, and the army is now in the main base.
Oh man, this is awful for HuShang.
So quite a few Prots are going to go down.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, he had to recall there, and luckily he does react pretty quickly, so he's not going to take absolutely terrible damage. But man, his lead seems to evaporate.
If the probe loss weren't enough, the burrow going down in the main. So I don't know if there is an observer here. There's the Oracle, so if he drops him in vision, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
But if he leaves these, there's the Envision.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so an attack here now at the third by SirRobin. He's moving in with these Lings and Roaches. He's going to get quite a few more probes here, it looks like, or at least a few. And he is getting perilously close to maxed out.
HuShang's SimCity here is absolutely killing him. The amount of time it takes him to walk from his third to his main and then back is just absurd. Because he's got to funnel through all these gateways.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, and this third Nexus might actually go down here.
It looks like he's just going to be able to barely save it, but...
Yeah, but I didn't notice him decimating all these roaches out here. So he took a really good trade. Despite losing 21 probes in this attack, he's cleaned up all the roaches, and he's kept all of his expansions alive. There are these roaches in the main that could come back to bite him in a bit, but this counter pressure... this counter pressure is going to be pretty tough for SirRobin to hold off here. If he decides to move out, but it doesn't look like
he's throwing down a bunch of spines, so he should be all right here. But yeah, I mean, you're right. It looks like this game is going to equalize. It's going to. Let's see. Worker count. Yeah, Zerg is up by about 10. Somewhat low for both players, actually. About 55 to 45 there, which interesting for a 4-base versus 4-base situation. You don't often see it quite that low. Cross is going to push down here, and he's going to find a bunch of spines morphing. So,
I really like this Dark Shrine coming in for HuShang, but very unfortunate he placed it right next to the roaches. They can't see it right now, so when they unburrow, they'll catch a nice glimpse of it.
Yeah. Interesting engagement going down here. Good force fields. He's kind of backing off, force fielding, backing off again. And it looks like Protoss is going to get the better end of this engagement. SirRobin's going to want to pull back to these spines and just burrow and heal up, it looks like. Okay, so yeah, HuShang is going to go back and, well, it looks like he's going to go back and abuse that little low ground area again. Looks like he will.
He doesn't have enough force fields, I don't think. He's got like maybe enough for like one round, but there's actually no drones here.
Yeah, he's got 6 force fields available, so yeah, he can't take too many more engagement. There's all 6. So actually no, he does still have one full energy sentry. So yeah,
there's the aggressive blink there is actually he's gonna get punished for that. All the Lings get so much free damage. And then really nice surround here from SirRobin, but the force fields are gonna buy him enough time, and he's gonna push back the roaches.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that engagement kind of amounted to well, not that much really. He really doesn't want to push into these spines though. If he pushes in much further, I feel like SirRobin's just going to start winning these engagements.
Yeah, you definitely can't fight the roaches and the spines.
Yeah.
And he's going to pick off the spine and probably get out of there.
Yep.
Doesn't lose anything. He's got 2 very bruised stalkers, but good control there.
6 infestors on the way. This is cool. I mean, SirRobin knows that this is a purely gateway composition, so I like the infestors a lot.
The stalkers have a really nice tendency to clump up here, so yeah, some tangles could be amazing, and they lock them in place so the blink micro won't be any good.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a good choice. The infestors is out. The infestors
actually popped out before the upgrade finish, I think. But
oh no, that's pretty devastating there.
Yeah, this Oracle's kind of going to work on some of these, but nice transfuse by the Queen should save him.
The infestors though have been scouted though. I'm surprised. HuShang is pretty much on a 3-base all in here. He hasn't looked to take his 4th base, and there's a
He's
Ling
got a
Grove
little
there.
burrowed Ling there, so yeah, that's kind of screwing with him. But okay, decent fumble there. Okay, great force fields though, just kind of zoning the Zerg army out. And you know what I think is actually really something that might be hurting SirRobin quite a bit here is the fact that he doesn't have these 2 bases connected by creep. If these roaches were fighting on creep right now, this engagement would have ended several minutes ago, in my opinion.
Yeah, but the Linkstalker Micro from HuShang is just really pulling him ahead. It's
really strong. Yeah.
Doing wonders.
Supplies have equaled out, and you know it looks like.
Oh no,
it looks like,
I was like, why is HuShang's money so low? But he's got about 8 probes, and his natural just being really lazy, not mining.
That's important right there. Yeah, he's just warping in stalker after stalker. Here's the problem, though. SirRobin has started to make Hydras. This is what he needs to hold off this attack once and for all. A Roach, Hydra, Ling, Infestor mixture, I don't care how many Gateway units you have. It's not happening. Alright, so nice concave here for the Zerg. Good.
Those are really nice
again,
fields. Really nice force fields. He's going to catch all these roaches. And he's going to push back this army. And he's taking a supply lead now, and as long as he can maybe punish the economy from SirRobin behind this, and the drones are being pulled.
Drones are coming off the line.
Exactly what he wants. He did fix the mistake of the probe, by the way.
All but one Infestor has gone down now, and it looks like HuShang might be able to pull it out.
Yeah, we see the supplies right now. He's up about 30 supply.
Good game. GFG.
Good game, it's called.
Wow, that was intense.
Fitting end to, or not an end, we're going to have a fitting end to this series going into the final match. We're going to play on, give me 1 second, I believe it's Catalina. Yes, that is Catalina for our final match of this series. That was a really good game, really back and forth.
Yeah, no, couldn't agree more. That was...